What is up, guys? My name's Simian. My name is Yen. I played The Sims. Did you see what I did there? Alright, guys, so today's video we're going to be talking about the random update that we got yesterday, as well as just some speculation that's going on as far as going with the Sims team when they added themselves as a bug list fix. Now, we're just going to get right into it, and of course, you can always state your opinions down below. Now, we do know that The Sims has been very quiet recently, ever since the speculation of horses that were supposed to be coming out next month. Now, with that being said, we did have a random update, and many people were speculating why the Sims Direct didn't post anything until after. Now, we do know the Sims Direct actually took to Twitter to say today's patch includes a small number of fixes only after everything was already done. Now, one user in particular asked by the name of SimFans, "May I ask why you don't communicate direct on patch release? What has changed and added but always 30 minutes later?" And then the Sims Direct actually did respond to this and went ahead and said, "We just want to make sure that the patch goes through and is available across all platforms before notifying players." So what are your thoughts and opinions on that? But before we even get into more Simmers tweets and speculations, I do want to get into the update, and I do want to say that some of this was a little concerning, especially the last part, but I do want to get into base game fixes, which is not so shocking because considering these should have already been fixed to begin with. But let's go ahead and read some of them. I'm sure some of your favorite YouTubers read this, but everything is timestamped, so if you don't feel like listening to this, you can always skip forward. Now, we have some good news for El Captain and Sierra Mako users. This update re-enables access to the gallery, and some Sims on the new generation of PlayStation and Xbox could find themselves in a loop where the game would shut down before reaching the main menu. They do saying removing any uploads from the gallery will no longer leave it as seen on your profile, and when filtering on household in the gallery, selecting size 1 of Sim should show all households, and including the Sims team. This was what was bothering me the most, and I was like, why would they put themselves as that? And we're going to get into that in just a little bit, but of course, we are going to be talking about the gallery. Now, the Sims 4 gallery did go through a little bit of a maintenance, and we do know that it had a lot of bugs and glitches that was going on with the system, including people cheating their way through the numbers. Well, apparently the Sims Direct actually ended up fixing and extending the gallery maintenance, and it has been completed. But since that update, a lot of people have been having huge problems, such as wrong numbers, the people that are following them are no longer there, their galleries are being double uploaded, as well as just the people that they used to be following are no longer even shown on their profile. Well, with that being said, we are going to get into a couple of Simmers tweets and concerns, and of course, I'm very curious, as always, if you guys are having problems with this as well, go ahead and comment down below. I'd be really interested to hear exactly what problems you guys are having. But with that being said, let's get into a couple of Simmers tweets, starting with the Simmer name by All Yib. Said the Sims 4 gallery is not incrementally loading right after today's update. Scrolling down creates an infinite duplication loop on PC and Xbox, and this is a little bit of an example of what's been going on as far as the gallery issue that the Simmer is actually using. Someone else by the name of Katie said, "Is anyone having an issue where if you try to search for a build on the gallery, it won't work? I'm looking for a recording studio to use for my legacy, but the search option won't work. Does anyone know of creators who have built recording studios in the past and things are just not popping up, unfortunately, for certain people?" And I did see this quite often when I was doing my little research. And someone else by the name of Slightly Awkward said, "Give us back our newsfeed and correct numbers of downloads, followers, and following, please." And someone else ended up mentioning, by the name of Samantha, saying, "My most downloaded lot now says 0 instead of 347 downloads. Worked so hard. No, it's not a lot of downloads for others, but still sad it's listed as 0. Please to fix the gallery. It's worse than before. Appreciate it." And while other Simmers are having that issue, more Simmers are also having issues as far as bugs and glitches when it comes down to the update in general. Someone even said, "My Sim has broken fingers." And Susulani said, "I've noticed a lot of people save files been corrupted. Like, WTF, what is our game so broken? It isn't even a CC or mods half the time. So why are people losing their saves that they put a lot of effort in? I've lost the Lotus family in save and almost lost my Muse save." Now, with that being said, a lot of people are having concerns regarding the update as usual, and it's just very unfortunate that people are having to go and backtrack multiple times with this whole gallery update. Now, I'm curious to ask you guys, do you think that the gallery ended up being worse than what it was before, or are you happy with the new renovations that has happened? I've seen very mixed reviews on this, and for me, I'm not a builder, and I don't upload my stuff even on as a creative sim, so I'm very curious to hear your opinions down below because I'm just not that familiar with the gallery and what I could say what was before and after. Now, with that being said, I do want to get into a little bit of speculation with the Sims 4. Now, again, we do know that they have just been promoting themselves like crazy, but when they said bug fixes and base game, they even said the Sims team. What could that exactly mean? Because I was like, why would they put themselves as the Sims team as a bug fix? Now, we do know that they've been having a lot of controversial topics that have been going on. Whether it's something actually in the EA app or the Sims 4 game itself, again, every single time there's an update or a patch release or just even a pack release, and on top of that, it's just been problems after problems after problems, and they have been going through a lot because again, there's just hasn't been enough quality when it comes down to these patch updates. Now, with that being said, again, I'm always curious to hear your speculations when and as I am going through this little speculation. Now, I do want to get into the fact that The Sims said they were rebranding, and with this in particular, I did want to get into the fact that what if they could possibly be hiring more people or getting rid of some people. Now, we do know that we had a little bit of speculation when this mini project actually came out for a color wheel, and a lot of people were thinking maybe we'd be getting this in the hot new update. Again, it wasn't said officially on what exactly this was, but this was speculating and going around. But simscommunity.info said, thanks for the tip. However, it seems like this is just a personal project by the UX designer. They start at Max's as an intern in June. Now, again, they started in June. It is now June. So maybe they're hiring more people. And with that base game update fix, when they said The Sims, you know, maybe they're adding more people to the team to fix what's going on, even with the original base game itself. I'm curious to hear what you guys think of my speculation. Again, none of the sim gurus have stated anything, especially since the whole horse, speculation has been happening. Now, with that being said, there is a lot of things that are going on, and a lot of people are confused and just curious about what's going to be the next roadmap. Why are the sim gurus so quiet? And what is next for the Sims 4 franchise? Again, a lot of people don't know what direction they're going in, and it's just like, I feel like the Sims team is not as transparent as they were before when the first 3 years that they were out. But again, I'm always curious to hear your opinions. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching. I am very grateful for every single one of you who comment, and even if you're just a silent viewer, at the end of the day, you still support my channel in some way, and for that, I thank you. We are on the road to 20K, and I will see you guys all in the next video. If there is ever a video that you guys want me to cover or talk about, please go ahead and comment down below. I love suggestions, and I do take that into consideration when I am going into filming. With that being said, thank you so much, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye!